Hats off to Rogers High, cause that's our alma mater. Pledge a loyalty to each and every son and daughter. Modern and humble, we don't need to make a sound. Victorious with class, high percent and cap and gown. All around town, they assume that we're the worst. In competition, contending for nothing less than first. Clutch is clever when putting together every verse. Passing days as we lift this Rogers curve.
Let me take you down to Hilliard, a century back in the past. Built in 1907, 14 students in one class. We were fast, strong, known as a rough destination. Kids getting buffed from labor at the railroad station. Racing in 1150K new school. You know the rules, drive on Market, pass to your pool. Building constructed on Regal Street, showed up a bit late. 1913 graduation, number of seniors was 8, forced to vacate. Students from Hilliard instinctively flex. The school that was then is now an apartment complex. Smashed like a T-Rex, Hilliard in Washington State. You're stepping with the area known for rampant crime rate. Out of date, convert to Rogers 1932. Needed to start fresh and become brand new. Ride out the blue, new names are introduced. But the respect we had was beginning to come loose. We were Drew, no one wanted to see us expand. Rejection upon measure, action students couldn't stand. Used to chewing us up and eating, now you want a diet. We feast on teams, it's a buffet for Rogers Pirates.
Hats off to Rogers High, cause that's our alma mater. Pledge our loyalty to each and every son and daughter. Modern and humble, we don't need to make a sound. Victorious with class, high percent and cap and gown. All around town, they assume that we're the worst. In competition, contending for nothing less than first. Clutch is clever when putting together every verse. Passing days as we lift this Rogers curtain.
Angered the man, we're desperate like a starving nation. Walking out in protest and act of retaliation. It's amazing, the plan to run us off the map. They ain't got no talent, kids that think they can rap. Well, our kids got skill, we just gotta put it together. Construct a brotherhood that's built in purple and gold letters. We get better, no funds early for organized sports. Just a tormented past where anger's used to retort. They abort, give up, because it's been a rough ride. Lack of pride, viewed as losers in this Rogers divide. Besides, we ain't the school hanging the championship banners. Our people can't see authority in a respectful manner. Just the other day, Savule spit upon the crest. Lack of respect transforms reputation to a hot mess. How you expect to change culture while continuing the trend? Disrespect increasing, now we need it to descend. Shake the world like a train wreck when my rhymes hit. Got zero advantage on these Rogers Pirates. We look violent in the 20s, most fearful around. 90 years in the future, we get in distant clown. Stare in disbelief when I say that we're state bound. Success is what we found, a new champ to be crowned. And Hilliard make a sound, they start judging our academics, acting like just cause I'm from Rogers I can't finish my sentence.
Hats off to Rogers High, cause that's our alma mater. Pledge our loyalty to each and every son and daughter. Modern and humble, we don't need to make a sound. Victorious with class, high percent and cap and gown. All around town, they assume that we're the worst. In competition, contending for nothing less than first. Clutch is clever when putting together every verse. Passing days as we lift this Rogers curtain.
We the menace, no one in Spokane wants to see us succeed. Hating on those who wipe their purple and gold when they bleed. We feed Washington State, name comes from the governor. John Rankin Rogers represent, I don't think that I stuttered. Have another we got remodeled over these past years. Taxpayers' money helping mend a broken trail of tears. Venture worst fears, some things in this time will blow your mind. Rogers in recovery, we built it up in time. Obtain grants from brands, improvements in addition. Then step up our game with relative repetition. Could be losing by double digits during the intermission. Come back in second half, force the opposition to submission. Got a couple teams or groups competing up in state. Putting together a fresh resume to graduate. Breaking the stereotypes and rumors they say. All GSL schools know Rogers comes to play.
When I say that we're state bound, success is what we found, a new champ to be crowned. I don't know the last bar. When I say that we're state bound, success is what we found, a new champ to be crowned. Forgot that part.
I got that max.
Sentence. Yeah, menace, sentence. Yeah, I forgot that part.
Alright,